Got a budget for the lawyer though. Fuck it. I'm only done for the money. Alright, so this is my third time on here. Niggas done literally cut off the sound. Alright, the pattern is scenes. I don't know what niggas think they're doing. Nobody is confusion. Nobody is confusion. Okay. Niggas do not want me to say what I'm saying. And I took some notes. What I wrote? I wrote, what's the point? Oh, we're gonna cut the sound because that's gonna do what? He said it bothers me when the guys get to acting like the broads. Okay. So I wrote to stop somebody is weird. And then he said 11:11 on the clock. And then he said I see no reason to compete with niggas like y'all. Okay, Drake is on here. Stay scheming, niggas. Stay scheming. Stay doing some bullshit. Okay. I just screwed up 2 songs, 3 songs to get to this song. Anyway, look. So some of so they sold just a Southern record or some shit like that. Okay. Who cares? Like I don't whatever it is that keep you going, this is for Virgo. Keep you consistent. I feel like consistency is some Virgo shit. Whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like you just living your life. Okay, you living your life, and whatever it is that niggas want to stop you from doing, it's a part of you living your life. So something about liberty too. You said, but she was the one shooting in the gym. Yeah, it's like, who are you to fucking interject and be like, bitch, we want to not hear you on YouTube? It's like, what? You want to not pay you on YouTube? Now, say whatever it says, wrestling is 144 because it's you or something like that. And it's like, I don't know, but he said, I'm just hitting my pinnacle. You and pussy identical. Okay, that's what he said in the song. Now, let me get my mind off that. He said, young rich motherfucker, get your mind off something. Okay. Anyway, look, I wrote upset. It's you, and there's nothing they can do about it. Mere men, mere men. Because you know how I think I mentioned the Titanic maybe like within the last 2 weeks, and you know how there was like, oh, like this ship is unsinkable or some shit like that, like it's unsinkable. And I think some in the movie, I think in the movie or there was some they took notes like, oh, they said not even God could sink this ship. And it's like I don't know. Something about these folks, they want people to not believe in God so bad. God is real, okay? And what happened? This is for Virgo. So it's like I want feel like they want to be like the opposite of that. All the third eye and all crown chakra magic. Return back to center confidence. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit guides. I said there's nothing they can do about it, Mary Mo, because they feel like they're stronger than God, and it's like God showed them when He sunk the Titanic. I mean, you can look at it like that. Why not? I don't know. You cannot look at it like that. You be talking shit, and it's like And I be getting on here. This is for Virgo. Virgo and Scorpio did share. I was gonna say share each other. I don't know, but they share this. I don't know if their shared sign was a different name. Like they was the same sign or something like that. Okay. Something like that. Anyway, I was gonna say, I would be going third eye and crown chakra magic and energy. Make sure you drink your water, you stay hydrated, and align with my body and soul. Hmm. What I said, something about these folks. What happened? They were trying to be stronger than God, and God has showed them. Okay. Oh yeah. So I got me. Okay, this is about my. I'm talking about my life right now, right? Anyway, I can just talk about my life. Anyway, look, my life, my life, my life, my life. Take a look at my life. Take a look at your life and see what I see. Anyway, look. Um. Okay. All projections are return back to December. Yeah. So I've seen people like I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna give another warning, and it's like nigga for what? Okay. I was gonna say that niggas have done less. They're not no longer with us. Okay, niggas have done less, and these niggas are doing a lot. These niggas are doing a lot. Okay, and what I'm saying is niggas have done less. And I've never thought about them niggas that have done less. I might have thought about them like for that moment, and then I was just living my life. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't know. I was gonna say shouting niggas out. This is for Virgo. Take it over as says Virgo, but I feel like somebody, I don't know, they want a shout out or they want recognition or something like that. They want to be like, oh yeah, I scarred this person for life or some shit. And it's like, believe if that helps you feel good, then believe like that. Okay. I don't feel like I don't feel like, you know, if Virgo was feeling like they scarred for life, I feel like they accepted it and don't media. Anyway, they ain't trying to they're not trying to compensate you. Anyway, this is for Virgo, okay? I wrote hustling and I wrote so obvious. Yeah, the patterns that these niggas got. Oh, this bitch is getting too hot. Niggas is, and when I say too hot, like folks is looking at you, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're talking about, whatever it is that you is about. I feel like this at this point you don't really gotta say too much or something. Think whatever says resonates. Okay? Anyway, I wrote they are seen and they're building more evidence. They're just building up more evidence. So if these niggas is still on some, I'm feeling like some small fry shit. Whatever interference manipulation is trying to do, it feels like, oh yeah, I bet you're still trying to affect your self esteem. We're still trying to affect your connection to God. We're still trying to affect this your root chakra, your connection to Earth. And it's like it feel like it feel like too late. Like it feel like too late. Like y'all gonna have to bring some other guns. It's like a nigga, niggas is on drugs. These niggas, I was gonna say inferiority complex. I don't know. But the way that these niggas feel about themselves is like they're in no place to make your net. That's why God don't fuck. I don't know if God don't fuck with them or God didn't choose them for whatever in particular, but whatever it is that they was chosen for, whatever their path, 717, they didn't get with it. And what happened? What's your issue? Oh no, but your shit in particular. It's like, what? I don't know. You're unbound, okay? You're unbound. You're not dimming your light within. I was talking about in another reading that I was feeling like energetically, and even like in another ways, all the leaves is like niggas trying to put a cap on it, and it's like I just feel like don't do that, okay? I just feel like don't do that. The fuck, niggas feel that. Niggas could tell. I could tell that it's not me. I could tell that I'm not mediocre. I could tell, like, bitch. Oh yeah, you've been in here. We've been turned your shit off so many times, and you've been in here almost 10 minutes. Nobody's watching you. Nobody's hitting the like button. Nobody's at a. And you is mediocre. You is I'm supposed to be in lack. It's like what? It's like what kind of tricks? When I say tricks is for kids, it's like what? Nobody's confused. Should be translating in the real world. You niggas is in lack. You niggas, it don't matter what you niggas pay for or whatever. In the real world, you as soon as you can live. I'm just trying to chill down and stop for what's around. And they just look to the soul. Anyway, right now, Virgo is getting to it. Whatever it is that you I want to say passionate about. I don't know, passion project. When you get into it, okay. Now I feel like everybody doesn't subscribe to a hustle mentality, but something about nigga poverty. Okay, if you who get out of poverty and they don't have no hustle mentality, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say I never heard of it, but who got out of poverty and didn't have a hustle mentality? I mean, the folks that they like, what, fuck that. I don't want to work. I'm gonna get niggas to do it. So they still was hustling niggas. They wasn't hustling themselves, but they was hustling niggas. What happened? You decided, bitch, you're not gonna hustle me no more. You could have thought it was not that a big of a deal, thinking I'm one person. But it's a big deal. It's a big deal for these niggas. Anyway, like, whatever. You're gonna work your like hard. Y'all know the song. Okay, so Warren Angels, Warren Ancestors, our people, so 10 on the clock. Also, I was feeling like on some push it to the limit, pushing through the threshold. Yeah, you already know those are not your limitations. So it's like, yeah, ignore the illusions or whatever emotional shit niggas want you to feel like or some shit or trying to affect. It's like, I don't know. I feel like a transcendental energy. I feel like surpass. I feel like I feel like I don't know. You see shit for what it is. Okay, it's not your emotions. Then you're not caught up. You're not caught up in your emotions to not see what's going on. Okay, maybe niggas is hoping and begging, wishing and hoping and praying and to have you confused. Like, oh, why is this happening to me? Spiraling out of control. No, these niggas is in the fucking background wondering. He said, put your money where your mouth is. And he said, money out of sight causes fights. Niggas could have had some money out of sight. There's a fight going on. Put up or shut up. Anyway, Warren Angels, Warren is moving hard. Okay. This for Virgo. Summarizing me. Take whatever I say, so resonates. Okay? This would have nothing to do with you. But if you know you was doing some fuck shit on my channel, then this is very interesting. It's like you 11:55. It's like you niggas have not had no life lessons, like for this point. But it's okay. You don't want it. Okay. It's good. It's good. Change is good for everybody. Whether you doing it willingly or you kicking and screaming. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know how I feel like that. It's for Virgo. Summarizing me. It's 12:21. Okay. More angels, more ancestors come through. Somebody don't want you to trust yourself. I don't take oracles in reverse. 12:30. Trust the nigga. What is the nigga feeling trying to tell you? Nigga feeling trying to tell you. I was gonna say top of the class, top of the line. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's top class. It's top in line. That's what I feel like. That's what nigga feeling telling me, bitch. All the Scorpio in my chart. Bitch, you gonna tell me I'm not hitting on shit? Suck my dick, okay? I'm hitting on everything and more than that. Okay? Let's continue. Let's relax. Okay? I be trying to be cool. It's all there. I don't gotta be caught up in no illusions of niggas trying to pass. Maybe I feel a little bit like some type of way because it's like, in this world, 3D world, like yeah, money, 1313. Money, what I was gonna say is what you, the value that you give it. It got value. Okay, you niggas is not. You niggas casting these illusions, but you niggas is doing a lot. Okay, and I don't know if it's worth it for you. Though. Also, I don't know. This is for Virgo. Okay, what is the nigga feeling trying to tell you to rebuke all heads is what this person's food is chance and energy? I mean, it could be telling you niggas trying to affect your solar plexus chakra, trying to affect your confidence. They still kind of dumb. They're kind of dumb because it's like you affecting somebody's confidence is like, and you know it. You know that that's what they're trying to do. It's like that probably boosts yours. Like that probably boosts your shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I feel like I was more in tune with that type of energy. Like, yeah, I was a little. Life showed me that I should chill a little bit, but I was feeling like I was feeding off that shit. Like, yeah, niggas is upset. you know. Now, and then I kind of went to the other extreme where it's like, oh, niggas is upset. I don't want them to be so. It's like, fuck it, man. This is their life. They choosing to be upset. That's their choice. This is for Virgo. Trust the They're upset about your solar plexus chakra. They're trying to touch hem of your garment. They just want a little bit of light to shine on them. This for Virgo. I mean, look at how they're going about shit. Why would they feel like why would they feel like that? Look at how they're going about shit. Look at how they treating God's child. Look at how they treating the child, and so we all somebody's child anyway. You know what I'm talking about? This is for Virgo, Sunrise, Venus. Let me get a love from the universe on abundance. Warring angels, warring ancestors. Something about guacamole. I don't know. I'm looking at this the box for this part. Warring angels, warring ancestors, come through. Let me get enough from the universe on abundance for Virgo, Sunrise, Venus. And it's like it's so crazy because it's a few. They making shit crazy. Like they accelerating shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna say that whatever it is that they don't want to happen, that they're trying to prevent by trying to stop my shit, or it's accelerating some shit. Okay, because they know that it's a few of them and it's a lot of us. Okay, this for Virgo, summarize the Venus. You already know that. I don't. It's like they depending on some shit you, depending on some shit you do. Okay, let me get enough meters on abundance. More angels, more ancestors come through. I rebuke all third eye and crown chakra magic in the name of Jesus. Amen. Bring your drugs, baby. I won't bring my pain. You already know that. All this money I be spending on that. Okay. This is Sanctuary by French Montana. Look at these clouds. Something about clouds, okay? I don't know. I was going to say serious. I don't know if these are serious clouds. Maybe they are. Serious? I don't know. Okay, so this is for Virgo. If it was just about surviving, getting by, and keeping things the way they are, then how would you explain your wild imagination? Made me feel like folks. I was gonna say we want you to pick one. It's like three different things. Okay, if it was just about sacrifice, selflessness, and altruism, then how would you explain your burning desires? And if it was just about thinking, reflection, and spiritual stuff, then how would you explain the physical world? Get the picture? Want it all? That's what it's there for. Vroom vroom, universe. Y'all should listen to the song if you feel led to. Okay, I remember a part in the song. He says. Well, he does say something about God's got a plan for you. And also he said something about is it better to have had it and to lose it or to never to have had it at all. I don't know if Shakespeare said that or somebody else said that before. Yeah. I feel like you're going for it all. Niggas want you to stop from doing that, but it's like you straight. What are you doing? You in the way. You in the way. I don't know. It feels like some type of conversation niggas want to have. There's no conversation. Niggas is in the way. Okay? I can say move. It's already, you know what to do. The fuck? Like, it's like strange. You trusting your niggling feeling. You feeling the sensations within your chakras in your body and shit like that. You know that you want more. Okay? Your wild imagination, your burning desires, the physical world. Shit like that. Niggas wanted you to be lacking in the physical world or some shit like that. I was gonna say so full of God or something like that. Listen, I don't know what that means, but mm-mm. Well, I was gonna say something about the righteous doesn't suffer to eat or something like that. Never does he suffer. Never does he beg for bread or something like that. Look, I'm looking at yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. You're trusting yourself. You're not trusting these folks. Why would you? Okay, they're not living the lives they want to live. I was gonna say none of them. I don't fucking know. Are you living the life you want to live? What I'm saying? Like, fuck this niggas. Okay, it's about Virgo. Is you living a life that you want to live? You could be like, yes, to the best of my ability. There's some niggas trying to get in the way, but other than that, well, I was gonna say something about you being on your way, you being well on your way, and then it's like you putting in the work. I was gonna say niggas trying to make you work harder, maybe, but something about you putting in the work. And look, he said they're trying to stump my growth. Dun, 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 dun. This song is called "Him All Along." Okay, Gunna. Okay, Virgo. It's giving you been him, her all along. Okay, you said niggas trying to stop my growth. I feel like they can't. Like I said, I was saying like the real world and the real world, niggas is not stopping your growth. Though, bro. They do. I feel like that. I feel like they casting illusions and shit, but they really progressing and accelerating your growth for real because you know that there's niggas in the world that do shit like this. Okay, and you know to disregard it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I've been on here almost 30 minutes and zero people in here, zero likes. Yeah, sure. Okay. You trust me. Fuck that. I'm not bro, this a not by sight, by but by faith. Okay. Something like that. Okay. 2131. All right. I'm trusting myself. Take whatever it says resonates, Virgo. You trust in yourself. So much your solar plexus chakra, you feel it in your gut. Okay. I don't know why I'm shuffling this stuff. Let me get it on. Sentinel cards. All right. I might as look. I did this is the third part, so y'all check out part 1 and 2. I might have said some shit. Let me get 2 cards for Virgo summarizing this. And then I think I mentioned to y'all some time ago. Look, you see how my shoulders like this tense stuff? I don't know what the fuck that's about, but I'm looking at the Five of Cups and the Four of Swords. I seen some type of short or video, and it was Mike Tyson in it, and it was like, people was hating you and how you was out still out there and being successful, and what I'm saying, whipping niggas ass and shit like that, some shit like that, and he was like, he wanted to live more type shit. Well, I don't want to say he wanted to beat their ass more. I don't know, but he wanted to he wanted to win more than they wanted him to lose. Think about this, okay? You believe in yourself. This is your life. This is your thoughts, your body, your mind, your soul. These is niggas outside of you that don't got control of their mind, their body, their soul. They be taking orders and shit. They don't move. That's, you trust in yourself. That's why. Well, I was gonna say that's why you're the Don Dada. Take who the rest of the really is. I've seen the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, that's y'all. God got you like that. And then I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles. This is Ti. I call let them know. You letting niggas know something, or God letting them know because I said life is gonna show them. That's what I'm saying. Niggas have done less, and I didn't even, I didn't really put no correlations together. To be honest with you, in retrospect, I'm thinking about like, oh, you know what, that person was fucking with me. You know what I mean? They was making. I was trying to make like a maybe. I could have been in a fork in the road type of decision, and this person, and I see in retrospect, this person fucked it up, and it's like, oh, you said in the song, you said headshot. Okay, you said in the song, put up on the gas. What he said in the song. Okay, should be getting deadly. Anyway, I'm looking at the top of the deck. I'm looking at the Eight of Swords. Take whatever I says to resonate. He said, I know these niggas mad. Somebody is fuming. Okay, something about they can't think straight. All right. I don't know. He said somebody big shit. This for Virgo summarizing this. Oh yeah, and you see how my shoulders just like this, tensed up and shit like that. Something about that. Something about pay attention to your body. Okay, what is it telling you? You get 2 cards for Virgo. And I feel like don't y'all be about the body, like holistic stuff? Yeah. This one came out Justice and the Seven of Swords. I don't know why I was gonna say come out wherever you are. I don't know. You know. It's also giving like come out with your hands out. With your hands up. I was gonna say, do they still do that? I think we're like, yeah, we can talk about it. Anyway, I'm looking at the Seven of Swords and Justice. He said, I'm on these haters' ass. This is for Virgo, okay? I'm looking at Justice. She don't got no clothes on. However, it's like something about, like, I be mentioning this card. She's so much bigger than the men in this card, okay? Trying to hang on her coattail. I feel like, look how he's hanging on the coattail, like trying to stop something, like trying to do something. It's like this justice is bigger than you, it's bigger than them. This is the universe. This is God. Okay. The seven swords, this is the consequences of their actions. Okay. This is Virgo baby. Seven swords, talking about the consequences of their actions. I was gonna say as quiet as it's kept. Maybe they felt like somebody was keeping it secret. But I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles right here. I was gonna say satisfaction. You know, traditionally, I don't know if this is like colloquial. I don't know, but you know, looking good, smelling good, everything good. Nine of Pentacles, and then I'm looking at the Six of Swords. This is how your angels, your ancestors, spirit guides got you independent. These people be stealing. They be going. They be going. Maybe they do go in and out of jail, but they be stealing and they're going to prison. And your angels got you independent. Look good, smell good, everything good. Something about and it try me. Okay, it's on. There you go. Anyway, what is the negative feeling trying to tell you? I mean, it could be telling you that you're more powerful than you realize than you think. You can feel that, okay? I'm looking at the Nine of Cups right here. There it is right here. It was like that. But anyway, and then I'm looking at the Ace of Cups. I put from the top, well, where I was at, where I got the Nine of Cups. And then I'm looking at the world. Anyway, these folks is gonna have to witness. Somebody witness. Can I get a witness? These folks is going to have to. I'm looking at the Empress and the Five of Pentacles. Something about watching you feeling abandoned. Okay, this could be a mother figure. It doesn't have to be. This could be somebody that they are without. They're without. They wanted to be so smart, so strategic to hold on to something. It's like you still lost, and you could have took your L a long time ago, and you know you could have took your L a long time ago, and maybe you could have been, a little bit more further up than where you're at right now. But you got to start somewhere. So whether you take the L right now, bow out gracefully, or ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Either way, somebody's gonna be in tears, and it's gonna be an ending for somebody being so strategic. Okay, let me see. Ultimately, Virgo, I feel like you on the right side of things. I feel like uh, you trust in yourself, you trust in your body, you trust in your experiences that you've had. I was gonna say made in shade. Behind the Nine of Pentacles is Seven of Wands. You said somebody you ain't trying to sign nobody, you're independent or some shit like that. Okay. Anybody trying to come to you on some, I don't know, it feel like some offering shit, like, oh, come, because your energy is so, your attention is so important. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, what niggas be doing this for? So I could pay attention to them, or I don't know. If anybody's like, oh, bitch, you're supposed to make you stop. It's like, what? If anybody's saying that, they have not. Whoever's in the background. Okay? If anybody's saying that, they have not been around because they haven't been. Like, who's gonna tell them? Like, I don't know. Who's gonna tell them? Anyway, this is for Virgo. I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I split the deck. I'm looking at the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles when I went like this. Something about your focus. So your eye on the prize. When I even like learned about tarot and shit, and I learned about like, oh, like I be trying to do my best, like in general, like in life. So about tarot, and I learned like, oh, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, oh, Empress, Emperor energy. It's like I just thought to myself, let me think about that it'll have me on some balance shit. 30 minutes in, and then I'm thinking about the food. I'm in America. I don't know how other people's how they eat their food is, because if I'm not mistaken, I feel like maybe in America it's like a big, it's like, okay, I'm talking about like a chart, like a pie chart. And in America, it's like a big part of it is, I feel like meat or protein or something like that. And there's like a little bit of vegetables, a little bit of, I don't know, take whatever so it resonates. And then I'm thinking about, I've seen a video of like other countries, and that maybe that's about school lunches. I don't know. It was other countries, and it was like, oh, look at what they're eating over there. So I don't know. Something about that. Okay. We got to change the way we eat. We got to change the way we live. We got to change the way we treat each other. Tupac said this, and y'all gunned him down. And somebody look, hold me back. And his sisters hold me back. No, because I don't want to. I'm trying to come through this computer. Because they keep. I'm tired of them doing this to our people. I'm tired. Everybody is tired of this. Okay? But I'm the venom and the antidote. The flow, water flow. Cause I'm crazy and I'm sensitive. Move up around the edges, but I keep it smooth. All right, y'all know this. Living all day long. Yeah. You like to do it. There you go. Other people like it too. They're doing pretty well. And I guess it's so, I don't know. They want to be popular or something. What's wrong with these people? What is it like? I don't get it. They can have whatever they want. They can have it. If niggas in my, this is for Virgo, but if niggas is really trying to take my life because niggas had left me a house, you could have that house, bitch. Like, come on, you just did enough hocus pocus. You and your ghost live in happy harmony. Nobody does it. We're saying 32, 13. All of this to do what? You know? I don't get it. I don't get it. But it's not my, not, there's some lessons for me to get, some lessons for y'all to learn. Or something. For the people that this people around you, Virgo, that's learning lessons from you, off you. I was gonna say, ay que linda. I don't know, something else that's pretty, okay, or something like that. Okay. The word I'm really looking at though is unicorn. Okay. This is for Virgo. I'm looking at the Six of Swords. Look, you like what the fuck you doing. That's what matters. I mean, I don't know. Okay, this is not for, I wanted to say they picked the wrong one, you know what I'm saying? But I want to say it. I'm looking at the page of Pentacles. I don't know. They're just doing routine protocol. They're not living. They're not doing nothing alive. Everything they're doing is death. Probably sending death magic, but still kill, destroy, shit like that. I mean, you guys, whoever it is, you niggas is different. I'm looking at the Hangsman. This song is called "Are You That Somebody?" Aaliyah. Something about you trusting your solar plexus chakra, and you knowing that you could have it all. Okay, that's what it's there for. If somebody wanted you to live like less than less, a less than life, and I want to say you deserve to. It's not up to them. The fuck, what you deserve. God said whether you deserve it or not, this is for you. Remember some shit? In the song, she said, I'm not just anybody. Sometimes anybody. Something about who you are. Something about who God is. Or something like that. I'm looking at the Moon card and the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, you could be exposed to the world, and healing is coming through you calling judgment. She said, if you tell the world, so much you telling the world. Okay? So much you telling the world how this hocus pocus, this manipulation, it had you, or it be having people um, working, dedicated, using their time, money, energy, wondering if it's worth it or should they continue with the good fight. Something about you seeing somebody clearly, they could have had some type of love offer, a peace offering for you. Somebody you seeing something clearly. Something about you leaving what you know does not make you happy. Simply close what does make you happy. Ten of Pentacles at the top of that, and the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. I'm thinking about seafood. I don't know, crab or something. I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. She said, I'm not just anybody. And you know, these folks that have been looking at you like, yeah, but we know you're not just anybody. You got all this energy and shit like that. We need some. Who raised you? Who raised you? You know, folks who they could have been learning this when they was little. Man, I don't know. It scored me out the room or some shit. I don't know, but that's the business. I'm looking at the page one and the two swords. These people are stuck. Yes, it's staying. They're over it. They're tired of trying to be happy or to act happy or to be in competition with you about who's the happiest because they lost. If that's the case, I'm I'm talking, but I'm looking at these cards. I just feel like holding the cards right here. I rebuke all hexes, vexes, curses, hoodoo, the chance in the name of Jesus. Return back to sender. It's like, you know, whatever niggas is doing, it could have been for some type of bragging rights or some type of something. To be like, oh, look at what I'm doing. Look how powerful I am because I'm doing this to somebody. And it's like, no, you really a bitch though. You didn't like what I said? It. What I said it. You was really bitch made though. Life is already, well, I don't know. I was gonna say difficult setting that you gotta know. Life is already life. It's like niggas is like, yeah, we know that, but mm-mm. I don't know. I seen the word to let go. Okay, let go. I mean, whatever. You can have niggas around you that still want you to hold on. You're not doing it. You're letting go. Five of Swords are not on split today. Yeah, you know, I feel like these niggas. I don't know what the fuck. These niggas, they're just delayed. Okay, let's for very well. You know, I feel like these readings be on some. Oh, this is what niggas doing. They're doing this. They're doing that. Meanwhile, you're learning to trust yourself more. I feel like look, I'm looking at the word survive. Yeah, you're surviving. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're trusting your gut instincts. When these folks, the more these folks come against you, you feel like, okay, I'm doing the right thing. Listen, it's people. I don't know what you're doing with. Mhm. I don't know, man. Somebody made something such a big deal that it's like it is such a big deal to them. It's become such a big deal to them. I guess that's going to be a big deal to you. It's been such a big deal to them and the people around them, the people that they called up. I feel like you living your life like I was gonna say like it's golden. You living your life to the best of your ability, to live your life to the fullest, to the best of your ability. Get the picture, want it all. That's what it's there for. Vroom vroom the universe. There's no talking about it. There's no hesitation. So a card could be significant. Vroom vroom. Get the picture, want it all. That's what it's there for. Now somebody could have been, I don't know, a picture, something could be significant. I'm just focusing on this part of the card though. But anyway, that's what it's there for. Somebody could have felt like, oh, like they had access to some type of shit that was yours or could have been yours or some shit. It's like, oh, that's what it's there for, or some shit. And a card could be significant. Okay. Take whatever says resonance for Virgo. I'm wrapping this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out part 1 and 2, I suppose. Like a few phrases or some shit that I might say. That could do something. Something about the womb space. Mother. Anyway, this is for Virgo. Summarize the things. More angels, more ancestors. Something. We get one card for Virgo. August 2027. 2027. Maybe somebody planned something for next year. 2026. Okay, Virgo. Summarize the things. I mean, I feel like Virgo, you'd be into some experiments. Okay, it don't gotta be good or bad. Okay, I feel like naturally. And then what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, and also the Hermit could also be looked at as an investigator's card. Investigating. Oh my goodness. I'm Black Magic. Return back to center. All energetic manipulation. God, you see them? Checking out 6 in the morning. It's for Virgo. This song is on the hotel. Cassidy and Arthur. This is for yeah, give you hey, yes, yes, yes. And I want to give you the thing. If you're gonna come to my hotel, that's all I want. So good in the back of the party. Checking out 6 in the morning. So I don't know. Somebody could be in a hotel room checking out. Michelle. Warren Angels, Warren Ancestors, come through. Let me get I took off the part. Virgo, symbolize Virgo. All black magic, return back to center. All teeth magic. You niggas don't, you niggas, that shit is hanging by a fucking thread. And you still is doing shit. Knock yourself out. What you want me to say? I wish you the best. I do. I wish you niggas would get your shit together. Ladies, ladies, ladies. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Serenity prayer. This is for Virgo, summarize Venus. White angels, white ancestors come through. And I wanna go shoot this visibility. All I wanna do is at the party, shaking ass with it. I think the word sacrifice. White angels, white ancestors come through. Let me get a card for Virgo, summarize Venus. In the morning, the brother in darkness. I mean, these people are simply in darkness. Niggas are saying that. Okay, this is for Virgo. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we're ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There's no need to be afraid. Mm. Something about stay in your heart. Something about you showing people this. I was talking to somebody earlier, something about it says divine feminine divine power, something about mother energy. The mother being our first, it's supposed to be like our first example of love, our first imprint of love. I don't know if imprint is the right word I want to use. I don't know. Some of the negative energy, because it's in the way, because it's present, that there's a lack of or feminine divine power or respect for it or something like that. Okay, something about hate, something about self hate. Then you say, just come to my home. There's no need to be afraid, Virgo. Stay in your heart. I don't know what this day is thinking. You know, they want you to feel some type of way. That's gonna do what? You know, it's different. I don't know. They feel like he's gonna be checking out. Okay, so I don't know. Checking something out. This is for Virgo. I appreciate your tuning in. That's it. Right, y'all check out your other placements if I posted them. Okay, later on. Peace out. 6 in the morning. Sugar bones in the morning. Oh, don't do that, bitch. Now you want to act up when I'm trying to end the video? End it. Peace out. Peace out.